So my name is Mohammed Ashir Malik, and I'm going to start my company name, which is Sony, and I'm going to have a case have a case analysis for this company, which is a Japanese-based Tokyo, which is a Japanese-based company, obviously, and international subsidiaries. Its international subsidiaries are more than 1,080 territories, and the purpose of this company is filling the world with emotion through the power of creativity and technology values and the technologies. So there are some values that a company wants to put in their company, which is dreams and curiosity. They want to create dreams and put into the reality. They want to be diverse in the whole nature. They want to have the diversity in every product. They want to have integrity and in sincerity. They also want to have the sustainability, like they want to put the sustainability factors in the in the environment especially. So let's discuss the case analysis here. Mm, uh, in the case analysis, 1 second. So it's 4 points: cultural distance, administrative distance, geographical distance, and economic distance. So, and Sony needs to consider the some factors in the foreign markets, like different. They need to focus on the ethnicity. They need to focus on various languages and also the religious values. So the greater the culture distance would be, it would be have a greater uncertainty, and it would have a negative effect into the company's performance. In terms of administrative distance, the organized international organization should follow the legal laws and regulations within the whole country. They should know the political hostility. They should follow the government policies, and they have to need to know the institutional weakness. And if we see the geographical distance, it's you know geographic distance is basically based on the size of the country, which is the main attribute, and the size and geographic situation of the country is very important, and the difference is very important as well. Like if we want from pray from Europe to Asia, we need to see the geographical distance as well. In terms of economy distance, it's a very important classification, and we need to see the economies of the standardization. We need to see the labor cost as well. We need to see the factor cost as well. We need to see the economic stability of the country as well, whether the GDP growth is of the company of the country is growing better or not. So we just need to focus on all of these points to see our case analysis for the Sony company. And this is the case analysis basically, which is created by the Gamer in 2009. Now we will see the Potter's five forces: threat of new entrants, bargaining power of buyers, bargaining power of suppliers, threat of new substitutes, competitive rivalry. First of all, we will discuss the threat of new entrants. In this case, the Sony company has huge economies of the scale. They require the efficiency in technology, and they also know like market know how. So the threat of new entrants would be low here. Bargaining power of supply will be low. Like Sony has a highly efficient supply chain management system. They have small suppliers. They have their own suppliers, so they don't need from the suppliers to you know to get the bargaining. Now, the bargaining power of the buyers is high. Like many similar products also available in the market with low price, low quality. So this way, the bargaining power of the buyer will be high. Threat of new subsidies will also be high. Obviously, if we have a bargaining power of buyers is high, then threat of new subsidies will also be high. Like product and services focus, like new products and services will be focused, low cost price. They will offer low cost, high quality products. So it's obviously a bad thing. So competitive rivalry, if we come this side, we need to see that the customer loyalty of the Sony company is very great. Like they want to get differentiated products with high quality, and the competitive rivalry will also be high in that case. So If we see the stakeholder and corporate social responsibility, the major stakeholders are employees, government, regulators, buying society buying firms, and shareholders. And according to me, Imami suggests that CSR gives a competitive edge to an organization. Obviously, every company has a plus point if they focus on the social responsibility. So Sony has developed this steaming ahead to concept, like they are funding six sectors, like they are supporting the quality science, they are supporting the technology, engineering, art, math, and education. They are also focusing on funding the environmental and sustainability factor, like they have initiated Sony Innovation Fund for especially for the environment to keep low the global warming and to green our environment. And they have also focused on the accessibility, like leading in developing they are leading company in developing international accessibility standards. For example, especially for the handicapped peoples. If any handicapped person doesn't able to operate to work in a normal human sense, then they can operate with these machines. And so I have analyzed like two metrics here. This is the internal and external factors. I have identified the strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats of my companies. I have seen the like I have compared my strengths with opportunities, weakness with opportunities, strength with threats, and weakness with strengths. So these are all of the things that I have mentioned. I can mention some of them, like strength. The biggest strength of the company's brand awareness is high, like employees are highly skilled, financial position is very strong, advanced technology based. And if I talk about opportunities, like Sony is creating huge opportunity in AI. They are operating in Europe zone, like they are gamers market. Like if we talk about the iPhone, they are not like into the gaming field, but Sony is into the gaming field. They are putting creating the technologies with the gaming, and with the gaming effects, so these are some things. If we talk about the weakness, it's like high operating cost, high international cost. If we talk about the threats, like there is a huge competition, there is a high competition, environmental issues, global pandemic, obviously, which is a very important factor. You can't see the future. You don't know what will be happening in the future. This is a unnatural situation which can be happen anytime. So this is a two macro that I have developed. So Sony has implemented some strategies in terms of HQ sub relationship and innovation diversification and sustainability. So in HQ sub relationship, they should provide more support around every structure, and it should be integrated approach. In terms of innovation, diversification, sustainability, Sony should have like Sony is prioritizing itself in the artificial intelligence. Sony is also having the initializing the innovation fund for the sustainability as well. So these are some strategies that are implemented recently. These are some recommendations in terms of short term, medium terms, and long term goals. In the short term goal, like in the medium term goal, if I talk about is corporate social responsibility, and if I have seen that I have created the three cases: technical, financial, and human cases. So um, so in the technical cases, highly effective accessibility product, and in financial cases, that separate funding should be available for this initiative. And in terms of human, highly skilled employees required. And in terms of long-term goal, it should be innovative, in differentiate. They want to create innovation. They want to create differentiation. That is the main long-term goal of the Sony company. So they want to take initiative innovation. They want to prioritize their fund and cash flows for continued innovation. And every type of human involvement should be involved in order to be successful in the long-term goals. So this is the recommendations. These are references which are updated according to the guidelines, and each reference is after 2022. Thank you.